Hey guys, it is now 2:02 p.m. on Saturday, and I attended the meeting and it was awesome. And it was talking about mindset and just some stuff to try. I'm going to try the mirror thing. Um, and it's just once again just cross-referencing, but not intentionally. So it's just validating, confirming, reaffirming what I'm doing, which is really exciting. And I also wanted to say that my affirmations changed today from like I am safe to I am safety. I am peace instead of I have peace. So any moment that I can have that is that truly empowered and that, just rooted and grounded is amazing. Um, And I do remember one day, can't remember when it was many, many years ago. I had, I think, what you would call a full day of peace. Like natural though, but like I just felt peaceful all day. I couldn't even tell you what happened that day. It was irrelevant. And I do remember that. Like it's coming back to me. So um I just I'm excited because I can tell that I'm transforming, but it's more like I'm turning into myself, and embracing myself. And I realize that there's just a couple things that I want to kind of tweak that would make it where it's like I'm doing the important things really, really, really well. And I say that not as a brag ever, but just as like a fact. And I'm just excited because I feel like the more I hear from people how important mindset work is, it's reiterating that. And I would also add not just mindset work, well, your nervous system. So if you that's what I was learning today, actually this morning. Oh, that's what he was talking about. This morning he was talking about content versus context. And the elephant and all that. I don't think he used the word elephant, but that's the term I use. And it was like, this is why you feel like you take one step forward and you go two steps back. Or even if you're not going two steps back, you feel like you are. Like I got done what I wanted to get done this morning as far as cleaning. It was a success. But because of the elephant and the conditioning, it still wasn't enough, right? So that's my big thing, is not really to set bigger goals. It's to work on feeling the accomplishment, feeling the progress. Because even the person who goes from one accomplishment to the next, if they're not feeling that success, what is it all for? Really, what is it all for? So my ideal life is when I'm setting goals, because I like to set goals, setting targets, dreaming. And so working steadily and happily towards those goals, and at the same time enjoying life along the way. Not like I'll be happy when, I'll be successful when, because I keep asking myself, like, when will you know you've made it? And for me, I think it would be, I do want to find my partner because I want my partner. It's not because I want that, and I deserve that, just like anybody deserves that if that's what they want, right? So it's okay to have things that we want. It's just a matter of, it's not that I won't be happy until that happens. It's more of, it's this fine balance between, well, it's not even a balance. It's a process of accepting where you're at first and being okay with that, so that you can make changes or, evolve so that you can also get what you want. So I always use like a weight loss example. If you motivate yourself to lose weight through shame and ridicule and that type of thing, it might technically work, but you're not going to end up feeling good about it. And even if you think you will, like, especially if people go like up and down and up and down and up and down, there's a reason for that, right? So I'm reminding myself of that too, like real, permanent, authentic change has to come from a place of love, not a place of hate, basically. And it's like when I did that meditation in the labyrinth, I'm reminding myself I chose to bring those pieces. I chose to carry them instead of leaving them out because I wanted to be transformed. And also, like the guy said this morning about mindset stuff, the brain it's going to resist change. So even me saying these things feels wrong, but it's not wrong. And remember, there's a difference between facts and the truth. So the facts are like maybe the current circumstances of your life, my life, but it's not the truth. And like awareness, like I said, is always a positive thing. So the bottom line is I need to make the unfamiliar familiar and the familiar unfamiliar. I need to realize what has been familiar for me, right? And I need to flood my brain and my system with what I want. Because I've already had my whole life up until now of flooding my brain and my system with what I don't want, right? So anyway, that being said, I am going to lay down. I think I'm going to do a meditation, but I'm really grateful I got to go to the Zoom, and it was nice to be able to share a bit of my story, and just remind myself that ultimately, if I'm doing the right thing, I have nothing to actually be afraid of. I need to work on that. But it is the truth. And the truth is the truth, right? So it could be, I always think of the weather because that's just something no one can control. So it could be storming and someone could be very, very, very angry and screaming at you that it's not storming. It does not mean it's not storming right now. The truth is the truth. So, okay, that being said, I'm going to lay down for like an hour, but I'm very grateful. Love you guys.